Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl Butler, and you're listening to the Mighty Mommy's Quick and Dirty Tips podcast, which will help make your life as a parent a little bit easier and a lot more fun. Welcome! Today's episode is number 357, 7 ways to organize kids' bedrooms for the new year, especially before they get all those new holiday gifts. The holidays are certainly one of the most wonderful times of the year. But along with this festive season comes more than jingle bells, beautiful decorations, and homemade cookies and eggnog. Yes, something else arrives with all the ho-ho-hos and fa-la-las, and that, dear friends, is more stuff. Sure, it's exciting and magical to watch kids open heartfelt gifts, but you and I both know that all such merriment means our kids' bedrooms are going to collect even more things than they had before the holiday season began. Now, we face the reality of finding places to store and keep all of it. No need to panic or get all worked up about how you're going to help your kids manage their new inventory. Instead, use this time of the year to get your family inspired. Mighty Mommy has 7 tips to help get your kids' bedrooms organized from top to bottom so that the new year can start off on a fresh and orderly note. So, here we go. Tip number 1. Purge before the holiday arrives. Prior to Christmas Day or the New Year, get your family inspired to make room for the new by purging the old. Now is the time to have everyone in the house sort through their existing toys, accessories, and clothing and make an honest assessment of what is truly being used and loved and what is no longer needed and played with. When my kids were very young, I turned this into a fun event of sorting and categorizing by games, action figures, and arts and craft supplies, and we pretended we were cleaning up our toy store and getting ready for an updated inventory to arrive. This kept them involved and interested, as well as taught them how great it is to share their unused things and clothing with others. Tip number 2, create a rainy day toy stash. When you have younger children, they usually have and receive way more stuff than they could possibly need. So as you purge and prepare for the new holiday gifts to arrive, you can create a rainy day toy stash with some of the items that they don't play with regularly. Simply get a plastic storage container such as a tucker tote with a snap-on lid and place the chosen items in there. Store the container in an out-of-the-way place for several months. Some rainy or cold winter's day, bring out the toy stash for your kids to play with. The stored toys will have regained their interest and freshness, and they won't have been cluttering up your child's room. Tip number 3, holiday cleanup. You know, springtime isn't the only time for a thorough cleaning. The end of the year is also a great time for a good old-fashioned cleaning of one's bedroom. Once your bedrooms are purged and a bit less cluttered, you can get down to the nitty-gritty and really spruce things up. Again, get your kids involved in the process. Gather together your favorite cleaning supplies and go corner to corner. Remove dust bunnies that are under the beds, cobwebs on the ceiling, clean the windows and windowsills, the baseboards and walls where little or big fingerprints have been left. Thoroughly sweep hardwood floors, including under the bed or vacuum if carpeted. Change the sheets and the pillowcases and the mattress pads. Clean your carpets if you have access to a carpet cleaning system. Let your kids feel how satisfying it is to use a little elbow grease and in the end have a sparkling clean space. Tip number 4, rearrange the floor plan. If you haven't taken the time to evaluate the floor plan of your child's bedroom in a while, now that you're in the groove of purging and organizing, you can take it one step further by hanging out in his or her bedroom for a bit and seeing if the furniture arrangement still works. Does the way your child's bed is positioned make the best use of space? Even in a small room, is there enough space to move freely about given the existing setup of the bed, a bureau, and other pieces of furniture like a bookcase or a desk and a chair? Try moving around your furniture to create a new look. If that's not enough, and your child's furniture is looking old and tired, try repainting some of it or even replacing existing dresser knobs to freshen things up. We recently gave my daughter's desk a complete makeover with a simple can of aqua blue spray paint. It made her entire bedroom look crisp and new. Tip number 5, show those walls the love. Speaking of changing the feel of a room with color, while you and your child are evaluating how the existing floor plan of his or her bedroom is working, take a good look at those walls. Are they looking a little dull and tired? Get your child's input for a new color scheme. You can really make an impact by just painting one wall a bold accent color. There are also very cool wallpaper murals available now that you could just place on one section of the bedroom to freshen it up. Or how about letting your child choose some vibrant new posters or artwork to hang in his bedroom to give it a more personality? Tip number 6. Add a fun factor. A child's bedroom can serve way more purposes than just a place to sleep. It's also his or her private retreat from the rest of the household, a place for some quiet time, and a space where he or she can be creative and also dream big. If you're looking to perhaps add some whimsy or unexpected delight to your child's bedroom, this might be a great time to interject a little fun factor. When my sons were preschoolers, we made one corner of their bedroom a permanent fort using large cardboard boxes that we painted to resemble a log cabin. To this day, now in college, they still talk about their special fort. A fun factor can be something small or something elaborate. Check out some really clever ideas on BuzzFeed.com. Tip number 7. Create a maintenance routine. And you know what? This is one of the most important tips I have. If there's one thing most kids' bedrooms have in common, it is the ability for these areas to be caught up in that frustrating cycle of being clean and organized, only to suddenly become chaotic and messy within a matter of hours. I know that's happened in our house many, many times. Help guide your children to establish healthy maintenance routines so that they can stay on top of the clutter and all that other stuff by managing the care of their rooms on a daily and weekly basis, not just when it reaches a point of a disastrous mess. Come up with a daily and weekly list of bedroom maintenance items, such as making the bed each morning and putting all the toys and books that they have used away by the beginning of each weekend, to help your child and you stay on top of these things. If they learn young how to care for their personal belongings in their sacred space, they'll be better apt to do so when they become young adults. How do you help your kids keep their bedrooms in order? Share your thoughts in the comments section at quickanddirtytips.com/mighty-mommy, or post your ideas on the Mighty Mommy Facebook page, and you can also email me at mommy@quickanddirtytips.com. And you can visit my family-friendly boards at pinterest.com/mightymommyqdt. Be sure to sign up for the upcoming Mighty Mommy newsletter, chock full of practical advice to make your parenting life easier and more enjoyable. Wishing you a great week of purging and organizing. Thanks for listening, and until next time, happy parenting.